Today we're going to be going over some of the fastest vehicles in GTA 5 Online. Some of them are incredible. They can go the fastest speed that you could possibly go in GTA 5 Online. It's pretty crazy. I know most of the fastest vehicles are planes, but we're not going to be going over only planes. We're going to go over a couple planes, a couple helicopters, a couple cars, and things like that. So with that said, I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. First up, we have the Pariah. It has a 136 mile per hour top speed. In kilometers per hour, that's 218, which is insanely fast. It costs $1.4 million. It's rear-wheel drive, weighs 1,500 kilos. There are some downsides to it. It does not have the best traction, so off the line it's not super great, but if you can perfectly launch it, which you could do with practically every car in the game, this car will absolutely destroy. There's another little downside. The handling is not amazing compared to some of the other cars, but one thing is for sure, this thing is fast as hell. Next up, we have the Apocalypse ZR380. This vehicle costs $2.1 million. If you unlock the trade price, it's only $1.6 million, which is actually a really good price. Its top speed is 140 miles per hour, 226 kilometers per hour. That is incredibly fast. It's only 100 kilograms heavier than the Pariah. It's rear-wheel drive. Its handling is not amazing. Just like the Pariah, it does not have the best traction in the game, but it's awesome because you can drift around with it. Plus, it also has NOS, and who does not love NOS? Like, it's awesome. The ZR380 is a beast. Next up, we have the Vigilante. It costs $3.7 million to purchase. It has a top speed of 147 miles per hour. That's 236 kilometers per hour. It weighs 7,500 kilograms, and it's rear-wheel drive. This thing is incredible. It can also outrun Oppressor Mark II missiles, and honestly I believe any homing missiles, because the boost recharges literally in under 3 seconds, which is awesome. It definitely has the fastest recharging boost out of all the vehicles in the game that have a boost. This thing is incredible. It's also super strong, can shoot homing missiles or MG rounds. It's a beast. Next up, we have the Death Bike. Hands down, one of the fastest vehicles on the road in GTA 5. It has a top speed of 150 miles per hour, and in kilometers per hour, that's 241. That is just insane. It's only 135 kilograms. It costs $1,269,000. And honestly, it's a pretty amazing vehicle. It has NOS on it, you could jump, it's got 2 miniguns on it, and honestly, it looks really cool. My favorite one is the Future Shock version, but that's just me. I think it is an absolute beast. I'm not sure exactly which Death Bike is the fastest or if they're all the same, but I'm pretty sure it's the Apocalypse version. Not 100% sure, but the bike is sick. Next up, we have the Volatis. It costs $2.2 million. It has a top speed of 161 miles per hour. That's 259 kilometers per hour. It's pretty incredible. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's so thin. It makes it really hard to land, even if you're not trying to land some crazy way. It's just really thin, so when you land it has like a couple issues, but honestly, it's really fast. You got some champagne in the back of it. It's a beautiful, luxurious helicopter. Next up, we have the Avenger. It costs $3.4 million to start. It has a top speed of 178 miles per hour. That's 287 kilometers per hour. This thing is incredible. It's one of my favorite vehicles to just troll oppressors with, because they could chase me all they want, but they're never gonna hit me with one of those missiles. This thing is incredibly fast. I absolutely love it. And of course, it's one of those vehicles like the Mobile Operations Center where you could pretty much have your own base in there. You got a custom vehicle workshop in there, a weapon workshop, and everything like that. It could drop bombs. It's got turrets on it. It's an awesome vehicle. Next up, we have the Rogue. This vehicle only costs $1.6 million. If you unlock the trade price, it's only $1.2 million. It has a top speed of 219 miles per hour. That's 353 kilometers per hour. And one thing that's amazing about this vehicle is its acceleration. This thing will just take off. The second you get in the air, it will just disappear. It's an absolute beast, and it is incredibly fast. Next up, we have the Pyro. It costs $4.4 million to purchase. If you unlock the trade price, it's $3.3 million. It has a top speed of 222 miles per hour. That's 358 kilometers per hour. That is incredibly fast. One of the best things about this vehicle is that it's so agile. It can turn on a dime. It's incredible. But obviously the best part about it is how fast it is. You can almost outrun your own homing missiles right when you shoot them with this thing. And if you go into a nosedive, 100% you can. It's an absolute beast. And finally, the fastest vehicle in GTA 5 Online is the Hydra. It costs $3.9 million to purchase, $3 million if you unlock the trade price. It has a top speed of 357 miles per hour if you do what I'm doing here. You have to be in hover mode, and you pretty much just go down and up and down and up, and you'll be able to go 357 miles per hour. That's a grand total of 574 kilometers per hour. You can literally cross the entire map in like 15 to 20 seconds, I think. Like, it's incredibly fast. It's not possible to go any faster in GTA 5 unless you have mods. 357 miles per hour is the capped top speed. It's not humanly possible to go faster at all. So that's pretty incredible. The Hydra is very fast, but of course that is doing that little glitchy method thing. Normally this vehicle would have a top speed of 210 miles per hour, 336 kilometers per hour. But obviously, if you have the chance to do this, why would you not want to? You can literally do it the second you take off, and nobody will be able to catch up with you. It's super simple. You pretty much just push down the accelerator and push down the analog stick, let go of the accelerator, pull back the analog stick, and hold the brake. And then just rinse and repeat that, and then you guys can go the fastest speed in GTA 5 Online. Well guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are the fastest vehicles in GTA 5 Online. Of course, most of the planes in the game will be a lot faster than any of the street vehicles, but I decided to just, make it even, throw a couple planes, helicopters, and cars in there, so you know exactly which is the fastest. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.